Chikara, he's got a little room. Chikara, wrist shot, score! Back it over the line, across, they score! Jacob Chikara!
Last year, 9 players made their NHL debuts, and 6 rookies scored their first NHL goal. So where to start? I guess let's talk about some of the guys that made an impact and maybe go right to the blue line and talk about a guy like Jacob Chikara at 18 years old making an immediate impact.
You see these kids, what they were able to do, and Jacob Chikara, I mean, one of the youngest defensemen in the entire NHL. The way he skates, the way he sees the ice, just the physical specimen that he is, that's something to get really excited about. Because we all know, you're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs, you see the importance of defense and your blue line.
And that next step.
And Jacob Chikara, I thought, made that next step. He wasn't even supposed to make the roster this year. He earned his way on, nothing was given to him, and turned out to being one of the best young players in the entire NHL this year. So lots to get excited about when you're talking about him.
In over the line, the drop pass, Perlini scores!
Another guy is Brendan Perlini, Tyson. Guys like Dylan Strome and Jacob Chikara certainly getting a lot of the limelight. But Brendan Perlini, after a bit of a brief stint in Tucson, a couple of months, came up and he never looked back.
No, he really didn't. And Dave Tippett calls him a natural goal scorer, and rightfully so. If you saw his numbers in the American Hockey League, he was on fire. Leading the Roadrunners at that time of his recall, came in here, scored I think 14 goals in 57 games. I mean, if you do the numbers on that, that is quite the pace if he plays 82.
Here's a chance, Dvorak, he scores!
Meanwhile, Christian Dvorak is another one. I was amazed at what he accomplished in his rookie season, his all-around game. I think down the road he's got an opportunity to maybe win a Selke trophy as the NHL's best defensive forward. Now I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but I think is maybe the most complete game of the young players right now.
He is the guy that I get most excited about because of how he plays, his overall game, how he fits into the Dave Tippett type of system. He's a perfect fit. He's a guy that Dave Tippett looks down that bench and he goes, where's Dvorak? There he is, get on the ice and kill a penalty. Go out there and score a goal. And that's what he was able to do as the year went on. He was good all year in a defensive mindset, defensive side of the puck, but you saw his offensive game just rise to another level.
More responsibilities too when Martin Hansel was traded.
And I thought that was going to really expose him, but it didn't. He flourished. He relished in the role of saying, okay, Hansel, see you later. This is now my job to be the shutdown centerman. Went out there and he got it done.
He's got Krause. Krause is in. He scores!
2 players acquired via trades into the organization, Lawson Krause and the defenseman Anthony DeAngelo. Now, Lawson Krause, a huge body, and Anthony DeAngelo, talk about a guy that can move the puck. There's a guy in Colorado we talk a lot about, Tyson, a similar type of player. He can move the puck, he can help your power play. But both of those players cementing their roles.
Yeah, DeAngelo, is a guy I love. And again, every team needs a guy like that. And we had a guy here a few years ago, Keith Yandel, everyone knows him. A little bit of a wild horse at times, but DeAngelo makes plays. Good first pass out of the zone. Offensively, from the blue line in. This is a guy that's going to put up big numbers in his career. But Lawson Krause, too, the exact opposite, just a monster of a man, 6'4", 220 pounds, still hasn't fully grown into that body of his because he's still a kid, but you need all sorts of guys. You need the Perlinis, you need the Dvoraks, you need the Lawson Krauses and the DeAngelos to make up a great team.